Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you listen to this, you already know what it is. Your boy Big Moose Time is here on Command Central. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Yo, nice. What's going on with you, man? Yo, just wanted to talk to y'all real quick. I don't know why my situation kind of fuzzy over here, yo. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. We cooking with fire. Let me unplug these real quick. These joints ain't working either. Let me make sure I'm good, man. Just gonna take these off. Gotta get my headphones to work real quick. Sorry, my dog is terrified right now. Whatever. Storm is going on out there. You know what? I can rock with it if y'all can. All right, y'all. Again, welcome to the second iteration. Well, go on. Of Command Central, y'all. So, yo, we got a couple of things we want to talk about today. First things first. Shouts out to Terry McLaurin coming through, having an amazing press conference as usual. I mean, dude straight up was like, I'm here, I'm hungry, I want it more than ever. And I'm just like, you know what, man? I can't fault the dude, bro. Like straight up, man. Like the dude is just here, bro. Like he is always present, always trying to be held accountable, always trying to make sure he gives everything he got, man. Like you just can't not love a guy like that, man. I'm just so happy for Terry seeing the Washington Commanders push out their media now that he signed. I mean, they gotta do what they gotta do. Love my team and everything, but dang, it's just crazy that they had to do that. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. Like Washington has to do what they gotta do. Again, it's a business. It's like, damn, really, y'all couldn't see the love that we trying to give Terry this whole time, man. But it is what it is, man. Like Terry's getting his love from Washington now. He getting his love from the people as always. It's just good. It's just good. Like I'm not mad at that at all, man. Yo, let's go down. Let's go down this list. I want to talk about one thing with the Commanders that I think has been pressing on our minds, and it's did he miss too much time to get acclimated and get a good rhythm with Wentz? My answer to that is for clucking no. Okay. Like, yo, whatever happened before, that's that. It is what it is. That's okay. We're not mad at that. He has the rest of the season to get started. When they come back for actual training camp and get it going, he's gonna be right with Wentz. There's nothing stopping him and Wentz right now. Being like, hey buddy, you wanna come over real quick and just stretch and talk about things. There's nothing wrong with that. He can do that. Like that time that was missed from him sitting out, bro, that was just him getting more rest to be the amazing ball player he's about to be. Y'all do not worry about it. Like, don't worry about that time. He gonna be straight. He gonna be good. We all good for that. So don't worry about that time that's being missed. And who hit me? Oh, shouts out to everybody liking the stream right now, man. Got mad respect for y'all. Now, what we gonna do with our quarterback roster now that everybody signed and we all good to go? Right now on our quarterback roster, we have Carson Wentz, we have Taylor Heineke, we also have Sam Howell. Do we need to carry three QBs? This isn't last season. The way that COVID is going right now, even if a player does catch it, as long as they're not doing anything, hey, what's going on? Steve, man, good luck, bro. Good luck, man. Thank you very much. But yo, the way the COVID's going on right now, even if something does happen to one of our quarterbacks, I think we'll be good. I mean, carrying three quarterbacks, you can never carry enough. I think it's a good, healthy amount that we currently have, and I think all of them provide value. I just don't want to see Sam Howell play just yet. Like, I don't want to see Sam Howell to like 3, 4 years down the line almost, man. Like, I want him to sit and gain all the knowledge he can, and I do want him to get some quality reps in garbage time or in the preseason, but I don't want him. Yo, what's going on, AK? But like, I don't want him to be like out here just straight up starting. Like it's like if Wentz goes down, put in Taylor. Like God forbid Wentz goes down, put in Heineke, and let's see what's going on. Again, Howell got to be like the last resort, and I want to be treated like that. I don't want to hear any fans talk about, yo, man, we got to see what Sam Howell could do. Like, no, we will in due time. Take the time, though. Do not put that man in, bro. Do not put that man in. I'm not trying to rush the quarterback like that, man. Like I said, I think he has a lot of potential. I think he just needs to sit back a little bit and relax, bro. Like, you'll be all right. Y'all gotta learn, you gotta learn the game. You gotta learn the NFL speed. Preseason, that's you. Like Taylor, I don't know. Because then that puts Taylor in a weird situation. Like, well, where do you want to see Taylor play in the preseason then? Because you don't want Wentz to be out there the whole time. Of course, we want Wentz to take maybe 5 snaps a game, if you will. And even 5 is a little excessive to me, to be honest. What's going on? Yeah, exactly. I want to make sure Howard got time. But like I want Wentz to take like maybe 5 snaps, I'm thinking. And then get Taylor in there for the rest of the half, and then just let Howell take the second half of every game. I don't know. Also, they knocked down a game now, so we like it's kind of you have less games to work with. We got 3 games to work with now instead of the 4. Then you got that break, so don't worry, he'll find something. Now with that, shouts out to the USFL. Yeah, USFL. Jeez. I watched the championship game. It was decent football. It wasn't. It was nowhere near NFL caliber, but they weren't ever preaching that. So if anybody's like, "Oh, it wasn't NFL," like they never said it was gonna be NFL. It was decent. It was decent. I'm not mad at it at all. I think that like I wish that we could send Hal down there. Like, I wish we could send Hal down to the USFL and just have him play there, or like, excuse me. I wish it was some developmental ball that could be out there, man. It's just I don't know, man. Like the way that the NFL is, and like, oh man, why the championship game hurt your soul, man? I thought it was pretty decent. You're not getting quality football, but or if you're looking for a different outcome, I can understand that. Pretty close game to be honest. So I wasn't expecting it to be that close, but it was like I said, it was competitive game. I believe they brought in like 1.5 million. So like that's not a bad takeaway from him, man. Like that's not a bad takeaway. 1.5 million, close game. What else can you ask for in the championship? Especially for a developmental league who had their first season in summertime. That's a good out there, man. Oh, okay, got you. The Philly Stars that don't play in Philly. I I wonder what they're gonna do about that because with the USFL, like none of the teams traveled last season due to COVID and money. Probably it's very expensive to travel around like that. I wonder how they're gonna keep doing that. I wonder can they just start naming the team like after, not after sponsors, but like after like major sponsors. Like if they get, I don't know, let's say Kevin Hart buys a team, Richard Sherman buys a team, stuff like that. Like or you could put on for like different neighborhoods of football. I don't know, like having the cities if they're not playing there, it didn't affect me either way. It's just like kind of hard to establish a fan base when the fans aren't there. But I don't know how many of y'all want to take a summer trip to Alabama, but but I digress. Like yeah, if Sam Howell could go down and play in the USFL for like a season or 2, then come back up, I would love that. But again, I don't know how you gonna put him on contract like that. Um, I could see a partnership coming from the NFL and the USFL for especially quarterbacks and I would say quarterbacks and wide receivers, but who knows? Who knows? Or you can have a draft that keeps going. So like right now we have a 7 round draft. If you wanted to, you can have like a I don't know, like a 10 round draft that had those final 3 picks go to the USFL. Like they just go from there because it still matches up. You can still have that time frame. So you send 3 down to USFL, They work out, they do everything, and then you have the option to sign them back to your team, but you reserve the rights to them because you drafted them within those last 3 rounds. I think that could work for the NFL. But wherever, again, don't want to see Sam Howell just play yet. Want to make sure he stays healthy and he's learning a lot. The running back committee that we have right now, man. All right, so here's who's probably going to be on the roster. And it's all season. We got a lot of people on there, but we can pretty much tell who's going to be on the roster right now. Um, Brian Robinson is going to be probably the fourth. Jared Patterson at the third. J.D. McKissick two. Antonio Gibson going to be your leading rusher right there. The thing is, we have two pass catching tight ends, one scat back. I said tight ends, running backs, one scat back, and Patterson, and then we got the bruiser and Brian Robinson. I think that is going to be a good committee. I got faith with that committee that we can make sure that we have that leading edge to get whatever yards we need from our running backs. That's cool. 3rd and 6, no problem. 3rd and 1, no problem. 3rd and 2, no problem. Like I like that. I like that ability. We can keep it on the ground. We keep it on the ground. So like we can even run 1st and 10. You got a bruiser to run on that. You got a bruiser to run on 2 and 8 now. Like you got somebody who can help with that. Because before, I feel like we had, I feel like JD can run. We saw JD run. He's good. He can lower the pad a little bit. Antonio Gibson, big physical guy, but has a lot of speed and is real shifty. Lowering the pad, he did it a couple times as well, but like it was like a bruiser style. Brian Robinson, everybody calling him that bruiser. Seen him in camp, supposed to be that guy. Also a Bama back. You know how Bama backs be, man. I mean, shouts out to Derrick Henry, but yeah, like that's a solid Bama back they're talking about. So I think I think he should be good, man. I think Brian Robinson probably gonna give us 2, maybe 300 yards if he gets into committee at that point. But with this 300, it's gonna be a lot of touches, man. Like it's gonna be a lot of touchdowns. I can see Brian Robinson getting 4 or 5 touchdowns on the year, just getting down to that goal line and just boom, 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 boom. And rumble, young man, rumbling today, man. Primarily, we focus on offense today. So, wide receiver, we talked about this last time. I got to talk about it again. I know people talking about we have Terry. Absolutely, we have Terry. Absolutely, we have Terry. Jahan Dotson is a rookie showing promise. After that, these are people who I like, but I know the league is just like who, and I can understand. Like you got De'Ami Brown, supposed to be a speedster coming out of UNC. I'm not really seeing it, but I could be wrong. Hopefully this season, like a bounce back, and he can kind of prove his worth a little bit more. Calvin Harmon, decent target, get in there. Dax Milne, that's always my dark horse right there. Always got a man crush on Dax Milne, bro. Trying to see the guy succeed. Like, I love dudes who are tacticians. He's just like a tactician, bro. He's not gonna get you to huge yak, but dude, just like I think he caught like 3 balls last year. 3 or 9, I can't remember. I know it was like something low. But I mean, he only dropped 1 ball, bro. Like, I do it to the targets. I like guys who can do that, man. Like, hey, man, if I'm gonna throw you the ball, you guarantee. I like that, bro. He can do that. Like, I got faith in him to be able to do that. What's gonna happen with Cam Sims? I know that Cam Sims lovers out there, but y'all don't know Cam Sims is the Alabama wide receiver. Came out a couple of years ago. Big target. I believe dude 6'5" at wide receiver. Huge target. It's just there was never a connection there. Like I never seen him use that height like that. Like I saw 3 plays last year and a play the year before that really got him talking. And he's living off a highlight tape, man. Like I want to see him utilized much more, but Washington is not a place for rehabbing. Like we had so many people before Rivera got here that was always hurt and just couldn't play. And we got those people out the building. It was hard, but we had to cut them out. And also, it's not a place for like a highlight place, man. Like no, like, I need you to perform every week. I need you, Terry, perform every week. O-line performing every week. Cam Curl performing every week. Antonio Gibson performing every week. Like That's when J.D. McKissick. These are people who are consistently performing. I don't need the one-offs, man. Like Cam Sims had a couple of one-off catches. He had a good catch during that Cowboys game at home against Diggs. That was great. Had a catch in the Bucks game. That was great. And like, come on, guys. Like I'm not hating. I'm really asking, like, how do we get more production out of these guys? Like, if I can see you can do it in these spots, man, like, why can't we just keep the ball rolling more? Like, how? How? Like, what can we do more to get that? But yeah, it's shoulda, coulda, woulda ball a lot in a lot of these receivers, and I'm not liking that in our receiving core. Like, I want to see more. I'm just not seeing. Now Curtis Samuel, he's an X factor. I'm just not sure what we're gonna get from him. I hope it's good, but like I said, like he was even the tag Gimpy in training camp and OTAs, man. I want to see him out there. I want to see him produce. Like I just want to see. I want to see 3 guys on this list produce. That's it. If 3 out of the 6 in the wide receiver core produce, I'm good with that. And I ain't talking about all 3 have 1,000 yards on some Bengals type stuff. Like let me get Terry at like 1,500, and then let me get like I don't know. Like, let me get 800 out of Curtis Samuels. Let me get 400 out of Dax Milne. Let me get like 500 out of Cam Sims. Like that's what I'm looking for. And Jahan Dodson with a rookie season, let me get like 600. Like just spread the ball around. I just want to see consistent throwing to me. That's what today's modern NFL is about, man. Just spreading the ball around and getting it out. Yo, Mitch, what's going on, B? How's it going? Yo, what's good, man? Yo, I thought you were in your stream, man. What's going on? Huh. I mean, shots out. Glad you're here, though. Um, but yeah, man. I just want to see the consistent ball movement really get into like a point where like everybody's getting touched, everybody's out here getting the ball. I think Wentz can spread the ball around. I know what y'all saying about Wentz. I know that y'all got y'all beef on Wentz, but I'm telling y'all right now, I have faith in Carson Wentz. Do not judge me. I got the faith in Carson Wentz. All right. I know a lot of people want to say you're not going to get 2017 back. He's not a leader in the locker room. And that's it. Look, the man consistently throws for around 3,500 a year, consistently throws around 20 touchdowns, 2 less than 10 picks a year. That's what I'm looking for. That, like, we haven't had a quarterback like that in a while. That's what we're trying to upgrade to. We're trying to get to mid. Y'all out here, y'all want to be smoking on that good, loud kush, like that exotic, grown on a bee farm, OG, stanky dank weed. We new to this, bro. I just need some mid, bro. I don't need no Reggie. I just need some mid, bro. Just give me some Girl Scout cookie. We gonna be all good. Like that's all. That's all I need. Let me text the lady real quick, just so she know. But yeah, I just need some Girl Scout cookie. Get a little puff puff and a little pass, man. That's what we try and get. We try and be on some mid right now. And I know we have an easy schedule to do it, and that concerns me a little bit because of how the league is. You don't stay bad usually. I mean, even Washington, like you have your ups and downs. The league is created to make parity, so you don't stay bad. I just think we have a really good start with some really developing teams who had good points previously, and now they're in the lull. That's why I think we're going to be good. Now, speaking about lulls, tight end in the place. I'm not seeing the lull, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tight end room is looking stacked. Okay, tight ends is looking heavy. I don't think we have any tight end under 6'4". Yes, you heard me right. No tight end under 6'4". That is freaking phenomenal. Those are big targets with a big quarterback, man. John Bates, big dude, 6'6". Antonio Gandy Golden, trying to make the switch over to tight end. That room's kind of crowded. AGG was a high prospect out of Liberty, local guy who was scouted and played, went to the local combine, and the leagues kind of had a Commanders probably kind of had like a little thing going for him. They just want to keep him around. Let's see what happens. He's had one catch this whole time here. I don't have high hopes for him, but 6'4". Let's see what happens this season. My guy, Samis Reyes, the slaying Chilean, 6'5". I mean, Logan Thomas, 6'6". Ex quarterback with the hands, bro. Those are used the hips. And then you got Cole Turner, 6'6". Like, y'all hearing me, man? Like, we got a squad, bro. Like, we got a basketball squad at tight end. We got people who play the 1, 2, and the 3. Damn near the 4 who playing small ball, bro. Like, like we got some hitters on that squad. That can definitely freeze up those linebackers, man. I could definitely make it hard over the middle. Definitely make it hard in the red zone. Definitely make it hard on those outside back shoulder throws, man. Like these are some critical people, and 3 of them have been playing some really good ball in college and are showing themselves in the league. Samis Reyes is still a little unproven. He is unproven. Let me not be biased here. He is unproven. I understand that. I'm not mad at that. It is what it is. What I'm saying is I think he has the ability to go on. Basketball hips that we always talk about. I think he got the ability to do this, man. Let me know what y'all think about him this season, though. That's gonna be my other dark horse right there. So we got Dax Milne as a dark, and then we got the Slaying Chilean and the Samis Reyes. The X factor we have is Curtis Samuel. Stick with me now. I know it's getting a little complicated. What we got right here? Yo, Olivia was good. Underrated roster. And you finally put all the pieces together. I do think Carson Wentz will surprise a lot of people. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, man. You a decent person. I don't know you personally, so don't fuck me over on the answer, but you a decent person though. All right, yeah. Can we get it all together? That depends on 2 things. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, let me leave this up while I talk about this. That depends on 2 things. Okay. I don't know, so Commanders fans gonna hate me right now. I got the truth. Scott Turner has been developing. That's great. You have all the weapons now. I need you to call the plays and get those things together. I need you to act like you have A+ talent. If you fail, you fail. But I need to see you actually act like you have A+ talent and scheme like you have A+ talent. I want you to scheme like you have the Los Angeles Rams mixed with the San Francisco 49ers with a dash of the Bengals. Like I want you to scheme like you have that. I want your offensive scheme to look like that. You just have all the weapons. Treat it as that and see if they can perform to that. Do not dumb it down for them. Do not play down to them. Play up to the level. And if they fail, you go to your GM and you say, hey, I put this in. Here's why it didn't work. These people can't perform. I need them off the roster. I don't want to do that whole work with what you got thing. I really want to see like, hey, can we actually succeed on this playbook for once? And that goes against a lot of things that I've been saying because a lot of times I'm like, hey, play with the players you have, coach to the level that you have, make sure you don't try to put square pegs in round holes. I get that. I'm not asking to put a square peg in a round hole. I'm saying that if they say that they're square, you put them in the square. They say they're circle, you put them in the circle. And if they fail in that position, then that's on them. That's not on you. And you keep changing that roster until it works. That's what I'm saying on that. And I think we can do that. I think Rivera is finally going to give him the reins to do that and truly trust him to call this year. Last year, I feel like it was 50-50. He kind of trusted Scott Turner, but at times he was like, hey, man, I'm going to take over. And, that gets a little shaky there. But that. And 2, Del Rio. He has finally gone into the abyss. Much congrats to him. I mean, his Twitter fingers turning into trigger fingers almost like, yo, relax, B, get off there. But finally, he was like, all right, I'm going to put the Twitter down. Del Rio, blitz day 1. I want you to blitz the mother loving out of Trevor Lawrence, bro. I want Trevor Lawrence to be acting like he's on the beach. I want him laying down. That's my goal for that, and just keep it going on, man. Yo, what's going on, man? Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much for the support. But yeah, man, like I think we could put everything together. I really do. Hold on, I'm gonna hit this real quick. Don't ask what's in it. But yeah, I think we can actually put it together. I think the tight ends are going to be the real big situation. As we see, I think the O line is going to be big as well. Our O line, here's my starters for him. I think Keith Ishmael going to start at the center. Charles Leno at tackle, Cornelius Lucas at tackle. You're gonna have Chase Roulier, Wes Schweitzer at guard. Shouts out to them. Shadik Charles, tackle. I think all these guys are gonna be a healthy rotation this season. We're gonna see a healthy rotation of fringe Pro Bowlers because I do believe that in our O-line. Our O-line is stacked. One of the few O-lines that is almost positionless at this point, and I have much respect for him. Our O-line coach, John Masco, is amazing, bro. He is regarded as the best O-line coach in the league. When he actually became available, there were 8 teams that requested him from day one. 8 teams reached out to him directly. It just happened to be that Rivera was like, hey, hit him on an email and said, hey, man, I love you. Come through. Just show me what you got. And when Masco said, you know what? Let's ride up the road. My family's around here and I'll do that. Mad respect him for doing that because Masco has been the glue to our offense, believe it or not. I know Scott Turner's calling the plays. I know Rivera's looking at the plays as well, but the way that Masco holds up that O-line, ooh, bro. One of those people calling him up was Belichick, by the way. And when Belichick calls you up and you are older caliber, that means that Belichick knows that you are that guy. Like, if Belichick's not looking to hire you, bro, like that's kind of like a match test for me. Like, if Belichick look good, you're like, you really want that person? But nah, Belichick was looking to get that man. So you're happy enough to see it. Now, this season, what are y'all looking for? Is my question out of the NFL because I'm not everything I'm looking out of the Commanders, and I do want to see some things that the NFL does better as well that I believe that can help not just my team but the league out in total. And one of those things is I do want to see pass interference called less. I want to see it called pass at 10 yards now. Because I see a lot of hand checking going on within the 10. Because we know we got within the 5. Well, go on. What's going on, Randall? Like, we know we have what's going on in the 5 with the hand checking. But then I feel like sometimes I see it like right in the 6. Well, it wasn't even a trip up. It was 2 men going at it. And then one of them stumbles because they were both going at it. But then it gets called as PI. And it's like, not PI, they both going at it, bro. Like, I can understand if one is hanging on to somebody and going for a ride, like Santa on the slave, but nah, man. Like sometimes these dudes be hand checking. Wide receiver get caught up in it and see, oh, where's the flag at? Like, bro, like you were trying to take this man's jersey off his back, and now you stumbled. You want to call for a flag? I'm sorry, brother. I can't get with it. I can't get with it. Also, at this point, I do want tape on the quarterback's uniform for where the strike zone is. And coaches challenge the PI call. I believe they were trying that. I believe they were trying that. I want to say, we'll see what the announcement comes out. I believe it's in 2 weeks. So every off season, like right around, like I want to say like a week or two before the preseason starts, the refs actually come out and say, "Hey, here's what we're going to try in preseason." So they do try things in preseason to see if it's going to be good, yay or nay on that. I like one of the years, I think it was that like trying to challenge PI. One of the years it was like not having a clock stop within the fourth quarter in preseason games. See was that good? Like stuff like that. Like they're just trying to figure out like kind of a test and trial for everyone basically, like those preseason games. So they are important in a way. I know they're not the most interesting, the most exciting football, but if you know, like once you learn more about the game and all that, like they're constantly trying to use these preseason games as the testers to try to get stuff out there. But let me just do a quick Google on that. 'Cause I was wondering, like, did they actually change that? Let's see. Oh, I know you can do it in the call. No, not anymore. Not anymore. So, they did that for one season. It looks like they did that for one season, Olivia. They had that up in 2019. They did that, and then they took it away in 2020. So, yeah, NFL do stuff like that to you. Like they're putting something, they'll take it out sneakily. Like I said, like you gotta watch out for that. So I'll be looking up for that league update on whether some calls are gonna be looking to try this preseason, and we'll do like that. But like one thing like I did say, I do want to see them put like I think QB have to have either a designated patch on their pants and top and jersey, or like a sticker or like a mark or something to get that strike zone going to where you get the QB at. Because I've seen way too many calls where it's just been a harder hit and the QB goes down hard and they're like, oh, no, flag, roughing the passer. I'm like, yo, man, come on, man. Like, we can't call that. Yo, what's good? What's good? LGZ, how you feeling, man? What's going on? But yeah, like I just that whole roughing the passer thing is just way out of line, man. Like we're protecting quarterbacks way too much, bro. Mm. Like they're making it not even fun to play DN anymore. Like sometimes I watch these highlight tapes on Instagram. Well, like these younger dudes, because like I'm getting older now, bro. I'm 28, man, and I know I'm still young in the world's eyes, but in the sports world, 28, you like mid career. So you see people that's older than you, but it's a lot of people that are younger than you, that are older than you at this point in the sports world. It is what it is. And like, I've seen these guys, and they're playing like flag. It looks like flag football, kind of. And like these wide receivers, like, yo, they can't guard me. You can't guard. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, it's flag football. Like, no one can hit you. Like, you know the route. No one can hit you. You're probably gonna get open, bro. Like at that point, you have all the power. You got all the success. If if you don't get open during flag football, bro, like you just suck that play. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be open 100% of the time playing flag football. Like, you know the route. This is a kid's game at this point. I mean, some DB kids are like studying film just like that, I guess, but I don't know how many Revis Islands are there as kids out there that can just study every route and learn how to run a route without looking back. That'll be phenomenal. They can keep their eyes on the quarterback the whole time. I've never seen that done. So yeah, you got the advantage. Enjoy it. Like enjoy it. But come to the pros, you see it's different. And the last thing that I want to see within the league this year, I don't know how to say this. I'm tired of the league trying to make it buddy buddy, but then trying to have rivalries at the same time. We gotta choose one or the other, bro. We either loving on one another, man, and we're just like at the end of the game, high five and sharing juice boxes, or we just gotta be dog eat dog and just be like, yo, fuck this people, bro. Like, I want to see the purple people eaters come back. Like, I want to see like that nasty, dirty Philly Eagles type play, man. Or like I said, we all high five them, but it's like hybrid, like, oh, I like you, but I don't like you type thing. Like, I'm good off that. Thank y'all. But that's not my style. But like I said, we'll see what happens with the NFL this year. Damn, bro. I'm looking at these. I'm looking at the Washington football Twitter. Like, dang. Oh, by the way, have y'all actually paid attention to like these new Twitter feeds that be coming out, bro? Like, I don't know who decided to make Twitter fun for the NFL, but damn, these teams are really going at it, bro. And they're being pretty current. Like some of the Commanders tweets that I'll be seeing, I'm like, yo, man, quality tweets, man. Whoever's running that social network over there, man. Mm. And I got my tickets for the season already. I'm not sure how many games are gonna go to though. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna sell. But I believe I got 9 tickets. Shoot, I got 10 tickets this year, I want to say. So I got 10 different spots this season to go to these games. I'm excited. The gold level seats. So they're like suite level, if you will, but I'll be outside. It's gonna be a good season, bro. It should be, or I'm just gonna cry my money away and just get drunk at every game if it's not going my way the first 5 games. I don't know. How long do y'all give to say y'all having a crappy season? Me, I can kind of judge around 5 and 6. Like week 5, week 6. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a good season or a bad season. If week 5 and we're like 1 and 4, I'm like, yeah, bro, like, this is gonna be a miracle we pull this off. But if we're like 2 and 3, all right, I'll keep going. If we're 3 and 2, all right. If somehow I make it a 4 and 1, 5 and 0, I'm like, oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Like you are not gonna like if the Washington Commanders go 5 and 0, I'm calling a Super Bowl, bro. I'm calling a Super Bowl. I don't care what y'all say. I'm calling a Super Bowl, bro. If we get that far, I'm out here like Super Bowl champs. Let's go. I'm getting the tattoo the next day. So look for me week 5. If we do make it week 5, Super Bowl. If we 5 and 0, week 5, Super Bowl, bro. Calling it. I'm getting the tattoo. Getting the tattoo right here, bro. Now, if we 2 and 3, gonna keep watching. If we 4-1, I'm gonna keep watching. 5-0, I'm getting that tattoo though. Hold hold me to it. Hold me to it, bro. Hold me to it. Now, what do y'all think about the Washington Redskins gear though? I've seen a lot of people talk about whether Redskins gear should be still worn at games. Should the Commanders start banning Redskins gear? Should they phase it out? Should they be like a public announcement saying, "Hey, we're not going to have gear starting, like no Redskins gear will be allowed post 2027. Give them like a 5-year span." What? I mean, I'm under the personal belief like that was your logo. I understand that you had to change it. I understand how some people may feel. I want those people to be comfortable, but I also want the people who purchase that to live their life as well. It's a sticky situation. Like I just don't want to see any like chief regalia or memorabilia. I don't want to see anybody dressed up as like a whole native out here. So if I hear that, it's my dog whining because he can hear my lady's car lock, and he gets all sad when he hears that. Or I shouldn't say sad. He gets very excited actually, but that's how he gets it out. Yeah, she's coming up, buddy. She's coming. Just ran by. Or do you want them to be like, hey, no gear whatsoever? Get that out of here. We changed the name for a reason. I also think you can't do that because you ain't got enough gear out right now for the Commanders. Like they're constantly trying to drop new gear for the Commanders. Respect to them for that. They still got a long way to go for Commander stuff though. Like I still haven't seen like a Commander's tie, stuff like that. Like, it's like fun stuff. Like I've seen the jerseys, even all the jerseys aren't out yet. Like the black jersey, I believe it's gonna be the military jersey that drops. That's not out yet. Let me see how many jerseys we got out here right now. Like I said, like they got to get those jerseys out. I think before you get anything out, before you get any T-shirts, any new hats, jerseys got to come out right now. Yeah, they got the white ones out. They got some of the white ones out. They have it in McLaurin right now. They got the white one out in McLaurin. Seeing it for the youth though. We have it for the youth. Yeah, I'm just seeing the white ones out for the youth currently. I don't see any adult ones yet. I finally can get custom jerseys. They released that last week. Shouts out to them for that. That was a wait, if you will. Also, can they just get rid of this Washington football team stuff, bro? Like, hey, as much as I love the football team, bro, like I thought that name was kind of dope. We got to get this stuff out of here. Yeah, I'm not seeing the white ones in adult yet. Guess we're gonna have to. Guess we're gonna have to get those out whenever they get those out. I know they're blaming it on supply chain issues, but it's like, y'all, bro, come on, like y'all an NFL team, man. Y'all an NFL team. What's going on, bro? Like, I want to see our team out there more. I want to see the jerseys out there more. I just want to see us get fully Commanders. I feel like we're kind of twiddling along on Commanders still. I want to see us fully embrace the Commanders. I want to see us give a name to the practice facility. Right now, it's just called the Park, which is kind of gangster, but also I kind of want to see the park name like Command Park, Commanders Park. You you can even name a training facility like the Command Post or Command Base. I'll take something like that. You can make a military thing. Why not, man? We got the Nats, the Nationals. You got the Cats for the Capitals. Like, make it something. Or you could team up with like George Washington Hospital. Just be like, yo, it's a GW Park, if you will. Figure that out. Figure that out, y'all. Like I would really like that to be seen as well, bro. But like I said, we gonna see what happens. We gonna end it early tonight because it is almost the second week of July. And believe it or not, it's just not that much sports stuff going on. And I don't want to talk in circles with y'all. And I want to give y'all quality content. Sometimes quality's got to be short and concise, then long and drawn out. So y'all, I'll see y'all in the next command chat, the next command central, the next command post. I gotta find like a solid name for this. I like Command Central, but I feel like if I throw up like the C's out here, like y'all gonna be thinking I'm crippin', especially with the blue hat. Jeez, I just realized that. Yeah, I'm not affiliated in any way. That's not me. Gotta let y'all know that. Sure, there's an error out here. But yeah, y'all can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all so much for the love. LGZ, shouts out to you. Olivia, shouts out to you. Randall, shouts out to you. Grand Zero, shouts out to you. Mitch, shouts out to you. Knight, shout out to you as well. AK, shouts out to you. Prestige, shouts out to y'all as well, man. It's your boy Thomas. here. Thank y'all. See y'all on the next one. Peace.